A 6-year-old girl and 4-year-old boy died yesterday. Police say they were playing a game to see who could hold their breath underwater the longest. Today, the Corps of Engineers placed loaner life jackets at Russell Park where the kids drown, but signs warn you, swim at your own risk.
We just don't let them get in over their head. So, and we watch for, if there's deep spots or something that you never know in a lake.
Providence Kids is the agency that placed the children in a Cedar Park foster home last August.
The state of Texas is now halting child placements throughout that agency while it investigates. These deaths come as the state is looking into how to improve foster care safety. Last year saw a spike of child abuse and neglect deaths in foster care. 10 Texas children died. KXAN's Kevin Schwaller shows us why one organization is saying the state needs to do more.
After 2 children drowned, Ashley Harris with the advocacy group Texans Care for Children is calling for changes. The organization believes the legislature needs to invest more money to reduce the caseloads for foster care workers. It also wants stronger statewide training and screening standards for foster parents.
These tragic events really do, I think, push all of us in the state to question how safe are kids in foster care. And when children are removed from their own home, we need to ensure that they're placed in safe homes.
Child Protective Services will visit with foster children placed by Providence Kids, which placed the children who drown. It's also about to enact new rules aimed at protecting children.
It's absolutely devastating. These children have a caseworker who cared about them, who worked probably endless amounts of hours trying to find the right placement for them.
Providence Kids released a statement saying it sent families a water safety bulletin last week. It also says, in part, in light of this terrible tragedy, we plan to follow up with additional water safety requirements. We are very saddened for the impact that this has on everyone involved, especially the families and children involved. Reporting in Austin, Kevin Schwaller, KXAN News.
A CPS spokesperson also says they see a high turnover in caseworkers. That's something that also makes bringing down case loads much more difficult. The latest case comes after 2 young children from Central Texas were killed while in foster care. This man, Jacob Salas, is facing charges of capital murder. He's accused of crushing 11-month-old Orrin Hamilton with his knee. CPS workers telling us the foster mother lied about Salas living in the Cedar Park home. 2-year-old Alexandria Hill here also died while in foster care in Rockdale, northeast of Austin in Milam County. Her foster parent, Cheryl Small here, is now charged with capital murder.
CPS is now implementing several changes to try and better manage the state's foster care system. Just last week, a state committee met with CPS officials to look over the recommendations. They include an additional interview of family members who don't live in the foster parent's home, 2 extra interviews of community members who know the foster parent, an assessment of personal relationships of foster parents, and a review of the household finances. The changes go into effect September 1st. An independent review was also done outlining ways CPS can operate better. It said CPS caseworkers must be able to spend more time with the children and less time working on unnecessary paperwork.